A common issue we hear about from our students is that when they go to take a picture of a landscape, they find that the cloud detail disappears, or else they can receive the cloud detail, but the foreground is completely silhouetted or black. Now what we find is that we can either have a choice. We can have a choice of the cloud details or the foreground details, but getting both seems to be a matter of an issue, and we end up most of the time with a picture that looks like this. There are a couple of ways of addressing this issue. Some people try to go the digital route and use HDR or high dynamic range, but a lot more practical and high quality way to do it is the application of what we call an ND gradiated filter. And what the ND gradiated filter actually is like sunglasses from your camera. What it does is, it makes part of the scene dark and part of the scene bright. So in effect, it compresses the tonal range. The ND Grad filter allows us to capture the details in the sky, cloud details, sun details. It also allows us to capture details in the foreground. So what we get is a complete picture with a full range of details from the brightest highlights to the darkest shadows, really making the most out of our camera's sensor. When using this filter, there are a couple of things you should keep an eye on. The first thing is what we call the blend, which is where the dark part meets the transparent part. And this should ideally meet where the horizon is in our picture. You can buy these in various ways with different darkness stops, different transparency rates, and different blends going from hard to soft to medium. There are different systems available when using these filters: Koken, Lee, Stingray. And the more expensive these filters are, the better quality image you're going to have at the end of it. Now a lot of people ask me, how do they actually apply these filters? And what you actually get is a system. You get a filter ring that fits onto the lens and a filter holder that fits onto the ring. And then you just slot the filter into the holder. Learn this and more on one of our courses or location shoots that we run throughout the year. For more information, log on to dublin-photography-school.com.